You know, he's a Texas Aggie. You know, that's pretty. I'm a big Texas Longhorn fan, so I still got to give him.
It hurts for me to say it,
to show him some love.
You need to when it's for charity.
Yeah, it's for charity. You know, Texas A&M alum here. You know, it's really cool to see all these athletes give back to someone like Mike Evans. So, as you can see, good dude, good chill dude. Part of the M fam is like we're on board here with Nick Merckx as he is in his home place here in Misty Meadows. But that's what's really cool about the showcase, that we're learning about these NFL athletes outside the field.
And we should, of course, mention that the Streamer Bowl, of course, is going to be supported by our great partners. We got TurboTax, we got Verizon. But once we get down to Miami, these pros and their NFL teammates will be playing for charity. They're going to be raising money for some great causes. So once again, thanks for everyone helping support and put on this showcase for the fans.
Get knocked and eliminated down to the reboot card. So it's up to our boys here to get in there in the action. Some big fights here. Kyler Murray does get beamed himself. And so like, why go after Kyler Murray when you have someone as dangerous as Nick Merckx?
Okay, Nick.
Nick Merckx with 2 criticals back to back.
He's going to have 3 cards as well. He's got to pick everybody up here.
He is the MVP of this squad.
No big deal, Nick. You could just die and everyone drop in again, or you could be the hero.
He needs to get the cards, though. He didn't get Kyler Murray's. Realizing that he is getting pressured, so he's going to work really fast here to keep that high ground.
Oh, my Lord, man.
It's terrible.
This is what I like about Nick's game, by the way. He's very sneaky.
So sneaky, sir.
So sneaky.
Woo! 2 of them. Not afraid to just chip them down a little bit, one by one. Shoddy blast, goes back up the stairs. 2 players chasing, 3 players chasing. He's boxing them out. He's got some nades.
He's going to get it. He's going to get it
Is he going to pull this off?
He might. He just might.
I like that second nade a lot.
These kids seem like bots, honestly, bro.
Finds the second card.
He does have the knockdown.
He's got a ball trapped.
I'm telling you, man, the movement of Nick Merckx is awesome to see up front.
Oh, come on, Nick.
Just a little bit.
He just ducked that shoddy shot. I love the close range action.
What the hell?
He just needs like a wall to control here to be able to open up this engagement further, or he could just retreat.
You got 3 chasing you. He did damage to all 3 of those players, though. All right.
I just want to know where zone pulled.
I thought we were going to slide coming in soon.
Zone pulled the lazy, Nicholas.
They're right. There's 2 of them right here, bro. They're little.
How much
I
time
should
we
have
got
one
left?
right ahead, bro. In the head right now.
Minute 30 until zone's going.
I feel like my dude is running with ankle weights on. Golly, he's running slow as shit.
Above you, Nick. Bro, you are not.
L2 didn't work. L2 didn't work. L2
You're
didn't
not
work.
getting put into this position and making me overextend.
Eating the shit out of these guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
I'm about to get some kills. Yeah, I'm putting them on Merckx. Yep, kills on Merckx. Kills on Merckx, guys.
He's above you, Nick.
I got one down in the corner, bro.
Oh, call myself. What the shit?
Yeah, here comes Kyler Murray. I think one of the things I overheard is that he's playing on a 80-foot TV, like an 80-inch TV. 80-foot, good lord.
80-foot TV.
Woo! No, 80-inch TV, so it's going to probably feel a little bit sluggish to him. And you did hear that he was saying that he feels like he has ankle weight, so you can see he has the skill in him, but when you're always playing on a different setup that's not yours, it's a little bit weird.
In Pro Strat, guys, play on about 24 inches or less.
At
just
least.
getting into gaming. I was talking with Michael Oher, who used to be, of course, the Ravens left tackle. And he was mentioning, yeah, play on a big screen at home. I was like, no, man, you got to play on a monitor, get that fast refresh rate. Get every frame you can. Mike Evans going to get dropped. It's all up to Tim the Tatman and Nick Merckx once again.
Dude, shout outs to Mike Evans, though. Going into, man, he had some nice builds in that engagement at Frenzy. You see the skill that he has right there. Went in headstrong. I have no doubt that is because you're a Nick Merckx fan. You make crazy plays like that. I guess to answer your question, Puckett, they're not going to be able to go in there and get these boys cards, so it's up to these guys again.
No, behind. Come behind.
Are you going to the Super Bowl?
Shield, whites.
Gonna try to bring nice teamwork from Tim and Nick. I like it. Nice finish from Tim as well.
I'm sure you're going to the honors, right?
These guys are working really well together, considering that they don't play a lot together, Puckett.
I
wish they'd play more. I could watch the Tim and Nick show all day long.
It's a fantastic show.
He said the aimbot.
Yeah, I had to drop a little bit. I cracked it.
Storm's pushing in.
No, I'm just kidding.
Tim's still hunting.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, this is a 2-tick storm, so this is now it's gonna get a little bit dicey.
There we go, Tim.
190 shield, bro, shield.
Okay,
Nice block there.
It's not about
Shots
that.
from above. Now they're both on the ground. Tim trying to escape. He's going to miss, and he is going to get picked. Oh, is there. It's all up to Nick, and that's not going to last long. First place, third place, and now a fourth place after getting some limbs at the farm.
Bro, he thinks he's done.
All right. I like this.
How are those nades?
Those some nice nades.
Here comes the breach.
He has to be careful
Shooting
though.
out the floors.
31 shield tag.
One shot.
Oh my God.
Bro,
Hold on.
Trying to provide a little cover fire, and there they will pick up the elimination. The goods dropping down the mountain.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Tyler building his way out of it very well. He's just continuing to climb back up to his teammates.
Random above you.
Like, these guys really strange.
You can see everyone's still alive. Mike Evans did take a little bit of damage. Kyler trying to help out Nick Merckx, who is getting challenged below.
You got him. You got
And
him.
Nick is going in for it. Kyler's got his back.
These guys just built.
Nick was trying to go for a wall take right there. It just did not work out for them, and he did get cracked in his way. Now he's going to have to retreat and get away from this engagement. He tried to kind of beast one squad by himself and just running out of juice. So it's going to be tough for them as Nick Merckx and Tim are leaving their
Ain't
NFL
afraid.
stars.
Let's go. All right, Nick Merckx hopping out of the boat, leaves Tim to dry.
I just didn't want to get rocked.
And it looks like all players are just going to try and get low ground for the moment. They're still on the run. Two teams were chasing them. As you see on the scoreboard, 8 players left in the lobby, 4 of them still up for our God squad we've put together on Twitch Rivals.
It could be a 4v4 here or like a 1v1 in terms of squads. There's a lot of opportunities here, but this is a public lobby, so it's not going to be moving circles bucket. The circle is just going to slowly collapse right here in the zone. So these guys are trying to get in early and make sure they don't get beamed from behind. That's what Nick Merckx was calling out. He did not want to get beamed as making that rotation, so they make it early.
I don't want some wood, bro. Guys,
Mike out there delivering.
I don't want to gas this up too much. This is 4v4. We can tie Booga, Tifu, and Nick A 30, bro.
Okay. They're going to have to go up the natural height, and that's going to be a problem right there.
Watch Timmy, though.
And
I feel
cross
like
the
Tim
water.
is going to open this up. Okay, as I say that, Mike Evans, who was out there farming, is going to get picked at the tree. Tim's running over to pick him up, but all 3 gunners on top of the hill are looking at him.
Well, you gotta mess with it though, you know.
Tim the Dead Man, you're my boy.
Thanks, bro.
This is going to be it right here.
He's got him.
Okay, circle is now, it's pushed a little bit in their favor of our boys here.
You can
So
still stay low. A lot of it's still up top.
They got. I hit one in the head.
they're going to have to find a pick right here. Who can get this opening pick in this engagement be a big factor? And I'm still wondering who chat said was going to get the opening eland of this matchup here. As the other squad is kind of scrambling down below. They're kind of split apart here, but our boys are split apart as well. It's not looking good for Nick Merckx and Tim and Kyler Murray and Mike Evans.
I was wondering how many squads are left. I think this is just 2 teams.
Yeah, it's just
2
straight
full
up.
teams, right?
Just straight up, heads up, man.
All right. You had the defending position. Can you put it to work?
Oh, that's
Early shots landed by Tim, and there is the knock in the water. That player's not getting back up.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that other guy, but Tim catching that guy. Now they have the numbers. And Nick Merckx cleans up, so here we go.
4v3, Mike Evans back up to full health, basically. Just took a little tag. Grenades going out, and Tim is going to charge across the water. Nick trying to cover him.
Push this guy. Down.
Some nice pressure from Mike Evans here, catching this guy on the defense. As the zone does help out our boys a little bit. These guys are now have the advantage here, Puckett.
This is my job on the team. Just knock down the walls.
It's an important job.
Keep the pressure on. Make sure they don't poke. Rockets are coming in. Mike trying to beam a player across the map, save his teammate. Instead, it looks like we are going to see Kyler dropped.
Yeah, Kyler was trying to get away, and he just unfortunately, his retreat gets beamed in the back, so Mike Evans is going to probably go for the res here, but no, he gets turned into a card. Here we go. Last engagement time.
This is a 3-on-3, remember, at this point, with Kyler down.
Yeah.
So it's going to be at least 3v2 now.
They're trying to time it.
You got to be careful that RPG is that X factor. Totally make things very, very messy for our boys.
Mike, please, please. Dude, we gotta work
Bro,
on
where
this
did
guy,
my
bro.
mats go?
Oh no,
Shots
there
up
was a
top.
guy above.
Down goes Mike Evans.
Spam this guy, spam him.
Yo, this is rough.
Position down low, but Tim is pushing it up top, and Tim is going to get all kinds of chunked.
It's very difficult, Puckett. You got a guy from across hitting with an RPG, and you have the enemy at height. So their focus is split.
Do they have
right now.
enough mats to crank? They don't really. All right, he just got half of Nick's metal.
They do have the ability to crank, but this guy is going to be suppressed. Oh, that was a nice hit with the sniper hit. Big hit from Tim.
Tim taking more damage.
Tim's
That
going to go.
high ground causing so many problems. Nick Merckx already low. Tim trying to knock him down. Takes out the floor once, twice.
Behind you, bro.
Rockets coming in.
That's what I'm talking
Shots
about.
from above. Tim is going to Merckx in the final game right now.
He's got a guy down to whites.
One of them was.
Here he goes. This is very important right now. 2v1, low ground warrior. He's going to have to build the floors out himself, pick up some mats from Tim. If there's anyone else who could do it, it is Nick Merckx. He does have a very dangerous pump in his inventory Puckett.
Oh, God.
Doesn't have a lot of mats, though. That's the big key factor. One
Got
build.
this epic shotty, though.
That's
That's
it.
all he needs. He needs better positioning, and he is going to get caught.
Once
The
I
team
saw his mat
trapped in the
total,
water, man. Where did it all go wrong from, though?
it was the circle. Building over water causes so much problems, and it all went wrong in that situation. But they did a great